Hi there, it's Jen, and it is Friday, December 29th. Welcome to my live. I am going to make a card for you from start to finish, and I'm also going to do a draw for any comments that were made on my live last week when I made this card. So let me just show you this. So here's the pretty card I made last week using a celebration set that is going to be in the next catalog. And let me just show you that next catalog here for a second. This one right here. So if you do not have a copy yet of your catalog, please let me know. I've been mailing them out and checking up to see if they're there. So if you don't have a copy, let me know. And also with that would have been this celebration catalog, which is a promotion that runs from January and February. And this is a stamp set that I use here. It's called Softly Sophisticated. There's a nice embossing folder on the background and then the pretty flowers and greeting there. So what I want to do today is do a draw and for this card. And let me just fix up that screen. And then I'm going to do a share. If you're there with me, please let me know. I know it's a busy time of year for people. I hope you all had a very happy holiday, Christmas. So here we go. As long as you're Canadian and not a demonstrator, you are automatically entered in the draw if you made a comment or said hello. And there is Carol Harwood. So congratulations, Carol. I'll double check that you're Canadian and not a demonstrator, which I believe you are. And then I'll get that card in the mail to you. So let me stop the share. So to get in on today's card, all you have to do is comment, like, or share the video, and you'll be in. So hello to Mark. Oh my goodness, is that who just, no, I thought it was Mark who won. That would have been funny. Hello, Sonia. Welcome, welcome, guys. Thanks very much for joining me today. So one other quick thing I want to mention before I get started, and I'll just pop to the craft table to show you this, is the January Jamboree that I have coming up next week, next Friday night. And I'm just going to put a little link here for you. I'll put a link in one of the comments as well after, but if you're on my newsletter, you would have received information about this. But next week, these 6 people, including myself, are going to be doing an event online, special Facebook group, where we're going to talk about this, show things from this, tips, ideas, and some games, lots of fun. Also, there from the celebration, there'll be some stuff there too. We've actually already started with some of the games, and tomorrow we're launching a mystery card. So make sure that you're getting in on my request form there. And it's actually a link to my blog, that link that's coming up there on the bottom of the screen, and that'll tell you more about it. Okay, so I'll just leave that running for a few minutes. And let me pop back. Hello, Paulette. How are you? Lovely Yummies in the new catalog. Yes, Paulette's a demonstrator, so she knows. She's gotten a sneak peek. I can't open the catalog for you, but I'm going to show you some stuff. So let me just move this aside. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday, and you're still having a holiday, hopefully, and have some nice plans for New Year's. So I'm going to work with this stamp set here. It's called Be My Valentine, and it's a really cute stamp set with this bee. There's a matching punch that will punch out the bee, which I'm going to show you, and there's a couple of hearts that actually double up as wings. This could actually double as a speech bubble too. You could put like a greeting in there. And there's some cute sayings like "Be mine," "I love you no matter what," "Happy Valentine's Day," which, you know, obviously these are appropriate for Valentine's Day, but there could be anniversary or anything. "You're as sweet as honey." That would be a cute little thank you card. Or "You'll always be the one for me." So I love the puns, of course. "And you make my heart buzz." So it's really cute. It's got a couple little bee images and flower images, a couple little faces. Look how cute those are. And even this little flight path, which you could use that even for other things like birds or whatever else you can think of. So let me get started here. Hello, Donna and Nicole. Welcome. Thanks for joining me today, you guys, on your holiday. Appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to pull in my trimmer right away here. And I've got a piece of cardstock. It is cut. It's a piece of basic white, and it is cut at 7.5 by 5.5. And I'm going to score it at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. So I'm going to start with the 3 1/4, and I've got, these are the 2 blades. So this is the cutting blade. I'm moving that out of the way. 3 1/4, and yes, I do have an injury on my finger from a knife. 3 1/4. It wouldn't be a holiday without some sort of injury, right? 3 1/4 by 6 1/2, and I'm going to open this cutting up right full here, so I can go here to 6 1/2, which is right there, and score that as well. Okay, so I'm going to cut it out of the way, and I'm going to fold this over in this section. The other score line is just kind of like a placement and just a nice detail to have a nice little score line on your card like that, okay? And then I'm going to pull out, I'm going to show you some papers that are in the next catalog. This is called, I love that Stampin' Up! Prints this right on here, Be Mine, 12 by 12, Design Series paper. Colors are Basic Black, Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lime Twist, Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Sweet Sorbet. And as you can see, it's got that whole bee theme on there. So this is the paper I'm using today, which is why it's all cut up. There's another cute little pattern. Then there's some flowers. There is, let me pull these out. It's a nice stripe. A flower again, a nice little squiggles. It looks like a flight path. There's a plaid, and I haven't even shown you the back here. And then these really cute honey jars, which I think would be adorable with the little bear stamp set that I've shown you a few times. So let me just flip them all over here. There's some hearts. Have some petal pink honeycombs. That plaid I showed you already. Flowers I showed you. Okay, so maybe I have flipped them over. And then this is more bees with more flowers and things. So really cute, cute paper. And does not necessarily just Valentine's. So that is called the Be Mine. Super cute DSP, Nicole says. It's such fun patterns. It sure is, for sure. So I've got paper here that I've already cut. And I'm going to start with making a bee. So you can see how that's done. So I've just got a piece of scrap paper here. And I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight, make a nice yellow bee, and I'm going to ink up the body of the bee, which is just this oval shape, like so. Looks like a little bit of ink on there already. Oh, and a hair. I have to get rid of the hair. And here we go. So tell me, did you have a nice Christmas, everyone? And I'm going to just get that one out of the way. And I'm going to take my black. And I find this is the easier way to do the bee, with the yellow first and then the black. I did try it the other way around. I find this is the easier, because now I'm going to take the little tip of the bee and place it on the edge of the oval. And that is how you make that perfect bee. I'm just going to make sure the stripes are kind of going across the body. This is a cutesy image, so it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. So I've got a little face here for the bee, and you can make the bee go up and down, so you can have the face going this way, or you can make the bee go sideways. Either one looks super cute, and you see both in the papers. So my bee is going to go sideways, just to match the paper here that I'm using where the bee is sideways, and I've got the little happy face. How cute is that? So cute. Okay, and oh, you know what? Well, I've got this black here. I'm going to do the Be Mine. So I guess this kind of is a Valentine one that I'm making. Be Mine. Oh, it's a little off center. Let me flip it over. That's a nice nice thing about this nice paper from Stampin' Up! Is that there are 2 sides to it, and it's not going to show through. So that's beautiful. And I'm going to take the Lemon Lolly, which is a lighter yellow. And I'm going to take this honeycomb image stamp, and I'm going to just stamp it over top here. It's really cute. Let me show you, hold that up so you can see it. So you can actually kind of build a honeycomb by just placing the honeycombs interlocking. Super cute. So I can even do another one here because that's a lighter color. So there we go. Just a cute little background on there. So you can see that. Nancy says she loves the bee theme. You know what? It's cute for so many things. And the fact that you can do some buttons is also really nice. So I've cut this, and it is cut at 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 to match this adorable little square. And this square comes from a new set of dies here. They're called Perennial Postage. Now there is a stamp set that goes with it that I don't have here to show you, but I think I bought this before I bought the stamp set because I thought these dies were super cool. So you've got all these squares that cut out like little rectangles here with like almost like a postage look on it. There's a couple pieces that I don't know what they do yet because I haven't figured it out. And then there's a couple pieces that would cut like a whole card front. So with that postage edge, which is kind of cool. And then there's kind of like a mail, canceled by mail or something like that. So this is just another really fun shape set that you might enjoy. So I've cut my little square with that. Let me just put those aside. Okay. So I'm going to grab some tape. Not those ones because they're almost out. And I'm going to put this together. If your tape isn't working, just give it a little roll like that. As it gets near the end, I find it is a little harder for it to get out of the dispenser. That's our seal. So you can see you just got a little bit of that border all the way around, which is nice. Now this paper here, this is the sizes. I've written them down for you here, so I have it. This is 5 1/4, so is this, in length. So it's going to fit on my card base. And this is 3 inches. And this is 1 inch. No, 3/4 of an inch. Let me just make sure I cut this right. Nope, this is not cut right. This is 3/4 of an inch. This should be 1/2 an inch. Let me just trim it right now. I'm looking at them thinking those look like they're the same size. So it's super tricky to cut something small like this. So I tend to put it on the right side so I can kind of still grip it with my left hand. That is because I am right-handed. And now I'm going to do the cutter up from here to the top because that ledge is going to help keep it straight. So there we go. There's our 1/2 inch piece. So that is 1/2 an inch on 3/4 of paper. Let me just make sure, yes. And then this one that's 3 inches wide. So this will be 2 3/4. So let me just stick all that together. So tell me what you did for Christmas. Did you do anything? Are you still doing things? We have our final family get together tonight. We've had one almost every night with different parts of the families. So we're going out for dinner tonight to a restaurant, and then we're going over to my father's place to play a little present game and other games and have some dessert. So I still sneak in the live today. Looks like I didn't quite line that up, but that's okay. And I'm going to then put this on here. So see that nice cut off is going to give us a good place to stick that. I'm going to just trim this first. And I'm going to look at your comments there in a second. And do you have any plans for New Year's? I think that we're going to just stay home and enjoy a night of nothing going on. I enjoy the family time, but I'm also tired. I just want to do nothing. Maybe craft a little. Okay, so here we go. I see on my original, I did do this paper a little bit different. I actually cut it so there was a layer. So you'll see, I'll show you my original in a second. Both look fine. And then this little piece is going to go here. So when you're cutting something like this, so there's my little score line. So I'm kind of lined up in between the score line. You want to make sure you're careful of the direction of the paper when you're cutting it. So I had to make sure that it was going this way because it would have looked funny if the bees were going that way. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so let's go back to the bee. Love this. So it doesn't have a die, it has a punch. So I'm going to punch out this little bee. Now you can see that I didn't punch it close enough to the bottom. So when that happens, what you want to do is just take your scissors and just trim off some paper so you can get that in there. So you slide it in through the top of the punch. You want to take your hands off that button. That button is meant for you to be able to close the punch so you can sit it on your table or shelf or whatever, and then you open it like this. So now the punch is open, and I'm going to slide that in through the top. I've made this paper big enough that I can still grip it, and then I can line it up. Oops, still not quite there. I really used too big of a piece. I needed a smaller scrap. Okay, so in we go again, in through here, and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to just move this around until I have it lined up. I have to do it so that I can see it, but I'll show you. And then once I do, I kind of start to push the punch down, and that holds it in place. Hold on a second. Like that, and then use 2 fingers and punch. Okay, so there is our little bee. So cute. And then what I did was I stamped the wings image. So this is the wings image here. There's actually 2, a big one and a small one. Or it could be a heart. And I stamped it here on vellum with Versamark, and then I heat embossed it. So I'm not going to actually show you that today, just because I don't have any room on my desk. I don't know about you guys, but when I have family come over, all the extra stuff gets put in my stamp room. So there's bags and wrapping paper and everything. So I just didn't have room to pull everything out. So same idea. I'm going to line this up here. But it is white embossed is what I did on vellum. I'm going to punch that out. So it's actually a little heart. How cute is that? And then I'm going to add that to the back. Just a little bit of seal. Like so. And make a little bee. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, and then I'm going to add it here to this part. And I'm going to use dimensionals. So I am going to read all your comments there in a second and also show you my original. Plus, I'm going to show you what inspired me to do this design. Because often that's a question people ask, how do you get your ideas? And sometimes it's just seeing someone else's card. And that is what happened for this. So I'm going to put this little bee on here. Okay, so this card, I haven't put anything on the inside, but you totally could. So I'm going to use this here to do like a stopper on the card so that you can open the card, but still have a way to keep it closed. So I'm going to attach this here, but only attach it on this side. So I'm going to put a couple dimensionals right here, 1 and 2. Peel those off. And then I'm going to stick this on here as close as I can to the edge. Okay, how cute is that? And then it's going to open like that with the little latch. Of course, we have to add one more thing. Those of you who've been with me for a while know what that thing is. Feel free to comment. I'll just put away my tape here and my scissors. So here we go. Here's the thing. It is bling. The thing is bling. These are called adhesive back hearts and flowers, also in that mini catalog. And they have all these colors which match this DSP, which is great, but you could totally use it with any other projects. So there's little hearts on this. Sorry, there's my dog started to bark. There's little hearts on here, so you could do a heart. I did this for my sample one, so I think I'm going to do a flower this time. But I'm going to pick up the red color. I'm going to grab this one here because I know I had the spatula end on it. I'm going to grab, I think maybe the tiny flower. Any of these colors would work, of course, because they're all in the designer series paper. And here we go, little flower. We'll just put it in here, little accent. It's kind of shiny, so it's very pretty. I'll hold it up here so you can see. So there we go, little bee mine. How cute is that? Oh, I still have that thing running across the bottom. Sorry about that. We'll just take that off. Okay, and so let me show you the other one. So here is, oh my goodness, one thing I forgot. Hold on. Let me just show you the card up close for a second. I don't know if you can see this if it's too small, but those little bees on there, they all have kind of rosy cheeks. So I have the Petal Pink ink here, a blender pen, a blends pen, and I'm just going to give this bee some rosy cheeks. So I'll hold that up there so you can see how cute is that. It matches the little bees in the background, which probably are hard to see, but they do have little rosy cheeks. So here is my original. As you can see here, the only difference really is that I've done a red heart and I've put it up here just because of the way I positioned the bee. But other than that, it's exactly the same. And the wings, actually I see these wings are up a little higher. That's cute too. So they're both cute. So let me see what you guys are saying. Let me see what you're saying you're going to do for New Year's. Nancy says she loves the bee theme. Marg says she loves the stamp set. Oh yes, let me put the stamp set out here too so you can see that. And of course the punch that matches. Or dies, I think. I'm not sure exactly. Lori says, I haven't used those dies yet. Didn't get the stamp though. Yeah, so these are brand new in the mini catalog that is just coming out starting on January 5th. So here it is here. Sorry, January 4th. My event is on January 5th. So right off the top, we're going to, and I can't open it and show you. We're not allowed to open the cover of this until it is live. So Beth says, Happy New Year. Have a wonderful 2024, everyone. Oh, thanks, Beth. That's very kind. She spent a lovely day, Christmas, with her children in New Brunswick. Awesome. And Lori says, we're 66 plus. We've done all the going out to last a lifetime when we were younger. Stay home. Yeah, for sure. Happy New Year, June. Hi, Shirley says, and Eileen says hi, and Nicole knew it was bling. Adorable, Lori says. Thank you. Super cute with the hearts and flowers. Sonia says, very cute. Donna says, cute. Paulette says it's a great bundle. It sure is. And Sonia is wishing us all a happy new year. She's staying in and having a racelet and fondue. I don't know what a racelet is. I love fondues. That's a really good idea. Actually, maybe we'll do a fondue. Don't know what a racelet is. Sonia, you'll have to tell us. And Marg says happy New Year to everyone. And June likes the folds. Yes, the folds are fun. So thank you. Here, I'll just pop myself back in here too. Oh, that's too big. Thank you everyone for watching, and may you have a very happy new year. And thanks for joining me all year. I do appreciate that. I will be back again next Friday, and happy new year to everyone. Thanks again. Take care. Bye-bye.